Hi Libra, welcome to your mid-October reading. So I don't know why I'm getting tongue-tied all of a sudden. It's going to be a brief mini reading because it's a mid-month check-in, and this can also count as your full moon in Aries message for the 17th of October as well. So I have been doing and I am doing daily written tarot and oracle card messages, which are available on Instagram and the YouTube community page. I'll put a link in the description box where that's necessary. And also, if you'd like a personal reading, the info is in the description box as well. So, Libra, how have you been? Happy birthday to those Libras who are October Libras. I mean, I'm not forgetting the September ones, but we're in October still. I'm an October Libra, as you may know if you've watched previous videos. It was a funny birthday. I'm not going to lie. It was a funny birthday. I don't know if I'm going through like a midlife crisis or something, but if anyone can relate to that, feel free to share. I almost feel like I might do a separate video on that because it's just been odd. But anyway, yeah, feel free to share how you're doing in general, and we're going to get on with it for you. So, Sacred Power reading cards to start with. What does Libra need to know for the rest of October? I was just thinking as I was saying that I'm not surprised actually. It's been a funny birthday for me and for Librans in general at this time, because that eclipse that was on the 2nd of October, it was massive. I know a lot of people felt it, not just Librans. I think it was just going to be big for everyone. And then obviously Pluto has gone direct in Capricorn, which is a big deal too. But yeah, I believe when I was reading up on the eclipse energies, it said that Pisces, I believe, unless I'm getting this wrong now, hopefully I'm right, Pisces, Virgo and Libra would feel it the most and it would have the biggest impact on them. So not shocked. But anyway, Sacred Power card, first of all, if I can actually shuffle. What do Libra, those who have Libra as their sun, moon or rising sign need to know? Right, protection and communication. Okay, so the initial feeling I'm getting from this, I absolutely adore the colours in this card, by the way. I know it's probably not that important, but oh god, I'm going back to one of the I can't remember what date it was, one of the written readings which talked about standing up for something. I feel like it was probably done this week, like maybe the 14th of October. I don't know, you might want to check that out. But in terms of being protective towards yourself or others or whatever, you might be standing up for something and using your voice to do that, or the way you communicate. So there's a tiny hint of activist type energy here. If it's not just about you personally standing up for yourself, yeah, there might be a bit of an activist vibe. But let's see what else comes out for you. What do we need to know from the tarot, please? But it's like protecting your voice, isn't it? Is one thing that comes to mind, right? You've got the High Priestess, you have the Judgment card. Okay, so you could be protecting your path as well. Yeah, you could be protecting your path. This is making me think of a dream I had last night, and I'm debating whether to share it with you or not. Oh, that's a lot, but yeah, I'm keeping them because that makes perfect sense actually. With the King of Swords there, that feels like the King of Swords. This way. So yes, a protective energy. I would say protecting your path, protecting your voice, protecting what you know, protecting who you are, protecting your values. And I would say especially if you are someone who is deep into the spiritual stuff, whether you are an intuitive, a psychic, a medium, witch, whatever, I would say there's protecting that. And I will see how much time I've got. Yeah, it's fine. The dream I had last night, I was walking down the street near my home, and there was someone there that they started saying stuff to me. I'm not 100% sure why, but it was a bit mean. And then I think they refer to me as a witch or something like that, which I'm not going to deny. And out of character for me in real life, well, up until now, who knows? When they said witch, I was like, yeah, I am a witch, and I'm a psychic, and I'm a medium, and I'm this, and I'm that, and the other. And I was just like on the top of my lungs shouting it to a street full. of people, all these labels that I'm happy to accept for myself. Not because other people have given it to me, but in myself, it's like, well, yeah, I do resonate with that. I do feel that I am that, so I might as well just shout it from the rooftops. And it stood out to me, that dream did. And then there was a family member as well in the dream at a later point in the dream that is very much against. They're deeply religious, and they're very much against all of this stuff. In fact, they have said stuff about me behind my back, pretty much along the lines of, I don't know if they use the exact words devil worshipper, but near enough from what I was told. I didn't get the exact details, but I said to the person who told me, oh, did they say I was a devil worshipper? And they pretty much nodded. So it's like, yeah, okay, they probably did. And in the dream, that person came and was showing that they'd been to an event and they had tarot cards and oracle decks, which was weird because I can't imagine them doing that. And they were talking about the tarot cards, and I said, you know, I've been doing this for like several years, don't you? And they were trying to tell me the meanings, and then they were quite a newbie with it, and then I was saying, oh yeah, and it can mean this and it can mean that as well. And like I was sharing what I've learned, the little extra bits of knowledge that I have, because in the dream they were the newbie and I was the one, well, I am the one that's been doing it longer than they would have anyway. So I was just giving extra bits of information to give them extra understandings of it. But it was just an interesting dream, because it was like, these are things that when I first started doing the videos and stuff, I was kind of wary of admitting what I was doing. Like, I remember, I've told this story before, that I was at a wedding. It was a Christian wedding, lovely wedding, by the way, one of my cousin's weddings. And I was talking to the preacher, the guy that performed the ceremony, Christian. And I was saying that I'm into spiritual stuff. And it was like I couldn't bring myself to say that I did tarot reading and stuff like that, because I guess it was that fear of being judged. I kind of pussyfooted around it, like I said, oh, you're into crystals, and I'm like, yeah, and Reiki, and I'm like, yeah, I've done a bit of Reiki, but yeah, I'm not really into that. But I just could not bring myself to admit the labels that I actually like giving myself. I'm happy to give myself those labels. So anyway, back to the reading. I'm sharing the story because I feel like someone will resonate with it. Protection. You may be using your voice to protect yourself, as I said, and again, it includes your path, your values, what you know, what you believe in, what you stand for, all of that, especially if it's spiritual stuff. Somebody might even be coming out of the broom closet. I did that. I came out, well, yeah, I'm coming out of it more and more gradually, but yeah, coming out of the broom closet. So yeah, and Halloween is coming up soon as well, and I think I am probably going to be getting a black hat and doing some photos with a black hat. So a black pointy witch's hat. So yeah, leave that there for you. Again, info in the description box about the daily messages and the personal readings. And I will see you in November for the in-depth monthlies. So until then, Libra, take care.